Hey y'all, I'm back. Welcome to my channel for all the people who are new. Um, so today I'm gonna make some tacos, and I decided to make a video. And y'all know I love tacos, and it's also like one of my go-to meals to make. Just if I want to make something quick, easy, and good, I'm always like making tacos, or I always have some type of meat that I've cooked that can go into a tortilla. I mean, it's not a cooking video, but I'm just using this time to also chat. So, I guess what did I do today? So, I live in Miami. It rains a lot here. And I also wrecked my car recently. And so I really enjoy going to the gym. And I go to the gym every day usually. I don't know, between 12 and 3, something like that. Um, And after I wrecked my car, I didn't go for like a few weeks. And so then I had to, because I mean, I couldn't walk to the gym. And I could have taken I mean, technically I could walk to the gym, but I'm not trying to walk that 45 minutes, go exercise and walk 45 minutes back every day. So I went and bought a bike. And I bought the bike because I was like, I don't know if I'm going to get another car. I'm kind of enjoying not having a car. Beans that are left over, tortillas, shredded beef. So yeah, I'm debating whether or not to get another car. You know, Uber comes out to about the same price as having like a car and some high-priced insurance. Um, but that's if I don't supplement. And I think I mentioned this to you guys, or I was talking on the phone with a friend. That's if I don't supplement rental cars into it. I'm thinking about renting a car every other weekend, which would be about $60 or whatever. But that $60 would beat a weekend of fun Uber rides or whatever. If I wanted to go from here, maybe drive 30 minutes to an hour north and back and all that. But I can also use that time to, and I had to think about this the other day. I'll tell you, I'll get to that. I can also use the car when I rent it to go and make large purchases or make groceries for the next week or the next 2 weeks or whatever. Things like I buy a lot of water. Like I usually buy like 15 gallons of water so that I don't have to go out and constantly buy bottled water and whatnot. Well, not bottled water, but gallons of water. So I usually buy like 12 gallons or 15 gallons or 20 gallons. So that I don't have to worry about that. So that's really the only thing. But I mean, if I got an Uber, I could put, I don't know, probably like 18 gallons into their trunk. But you don't always know what they have in their trunk already and blah, 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 right? So yeah. Well, anyway, so I was like, okay, well, you can just do that and that will save you more than likely probably money. Because when I go out, I mean, if I don't go out in Miami, I'm usually going up to Fort Lauderdale, and one way that's like a $30 trip one way, so that's $60 before you even get to where you're going, And I'm not rich yet, and I have a lot of things that I'm reinvesting the little money that I do have back into. Um, so yeah. So anyway, I went and bought a bike because I was like, even if you don't get another car, you still need a bike just to, go to the gym, run up to the grocery store and grab, like daily essentials and stuff like that. Or, fruits and veggies, blah, blah, blah. Another thing I hate about this apartment, I don't have like the hood on the stove or I don't have ACs in each room or central air and heat. So cooking becomes a bit of a challenge because I get hot. So I have like a fan that I use. I'm gonna go grab it. I'll be right back. But the heat from the kitchen is a whole nother deal, I guess. So yeah. So I have a bike, so I'm not as stressed as I was because I really, like I said, I really enjoy going to the gym. I do. I like it a lot. So that disruption in my routine, I mean, it stressed me out, man. You know, I was like, oh my God, get a car, get a car. But I was like, Isaiah, don't buy a car just to go to the gym, you know? So, yeah. So, one product that I've been trying to bring to market for years, it's finally close to being done. It came out a little bit more expensive than I thought it would, which is, you know, they're home art pieces, basically fabrics from around the world that will be framed, and then, you know, people can hang them on the wall. Really beautiful pieces that I found. I'm starting with the African collection first because I think people really will support that and like it and need it. And then I don't know what I'll move on to next, if I'll continue just to you know, work with African fabrics. Maybe I will, but I do want to take a trip so I can go hand pick some things. But those things I'm gonna have to still have shipped to, you know, the factory that's in China and all that. Blah 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 blah. So so yeah, so that's really really good news. That's really really good news. I'm excited about that because once again, I'm not gonna get a car because I'd rather spend the money that I would spend on a car on business than, you know, in 3 to 6 months I can buy whatever car I want. And, you know, it gives me a chance, and I think everyone a chance to also see how COVID progresses. But I think it's pretty much over. Yeah, I think it's pretty much over. So yeah, because I took another hit. Like, I'm one of those people. I've worked through the whole pandemic, but I've been working at 50%. Like, it's crazy. And when I think about it, it's really more than 50% that I lost. And I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about it at all. I'm not happy about it because it's put me in a very tough position, and my company seems to still be sort of dragging their feet, which I get it though. Like, you know, I'd much rather have a job than not, sort of. Knowing what I know now about, you know, COVID and how things worked out, especially with the unemployment benefits, I kind of think I'd prefer to have been unemployed, you know, and, you know, just get my job back once everything comes back. Because, like I said, my pay was reduced 50 fucking percent. My salary was reduced 50%. You know, and something that was supposed to be temporary. But, you know, now here we are. So had I been unemployed, I would have made, would I have made what I was, no, I wouldn't have made what I was making. Well, I guess with the extra benefits and all that, maybe. But I think I'd be definitely making more than I'm making now at this 50% rate. You know what I'm saying? But on top of that, the added benefits, like here in Florida, I wasn't able to take advantage of any of those, like, housing programs or anything like that. Compared to if I was unemployed, I would have been able to get the unemployment plus get all of these extra, you know, perks. Well, I won't call them perks because they're not perks, but, you know, these other sources of aid. Whereas, because I wasn't unemployed, they denied me for everything. And of course, as many of you know, the bills haven't changed. So now I'm working at 50%, still paying 100% of my bills. So in that sense, the car accident actually wasn't so bad because it not only eliminated a bill, but it eliminated some debt. But I mean, it sucks because I love that car. When I bought the car, it was a really, 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 really great deal. So it'll be hard for me to find a deal that good at that price. It'll be damn near impossible, for sure. So that was sad, but you know, I'm taking it in stride. You know, I'm probably moving to Africa soon anyway. So I doubt if I would have transported my car if I needed to, but I probably won't. Maybe I'll just get like a motorcycle or something. And I'm actually also thinking about getting a motorcycle here. Um, just for speed. Just for speed, really. Or if I do get a vehicle that's not the vehicle I want, because you guys, I'm obsessed with C4 Corvettes. So if I get another vehicle and it's not a C4, it's probably going to be just like a work pickup truck, just to have something. I think I was raised that men should always have a pickup truck. But I'm Southern, and not just me, everybody should have a pickup truck, like just something you can haul things in. So I believe that, and I live by that. So that will, I burnt the tortilla a little bit anyway. So yeah, what was my point? That made me forget. I forgot. Let me see if there's anything else I want to talk about. I think you guys already saw my commentary on Lovecraft Country was interesting, the Kumiho spirit that was on last night's episode. I think that may be the end of that series. I feel like I always say, if you're watching a TV show and it's not like a musical TV show, and then all of a sudden there's a musical scene, that means that TV show is about to get canceled. That means that TV show is about to get canceled. And so that's kind of how I felt with last night's episode of Lovecraft Country. I was like, I've been hearing reports of people sort of being lost, with the storyline and whatnot. So I'm like, after last night, if people were lost and kind of still trying to hang in there, they're going to be completely fucking gone now. But I like it. But once again, I mean, your boy is educated in culture. So, well, in that regard. So I was able to connect with it in a different way. But I like stories. I like stories. So I'm not as harsh of a critic, I don't think, as some people. I mean, are there bad movies and things? Yes. But I can follow the story. It's fine with me. Corn tortillas, by the way. I need to heat these beans up, heat the meat up, and then I just put some spinach on top, lime and hot sauce, and that's it. I might use salsa today, I don't know. Probably not. I'm too lazy. I do need to cut a lime. Just folding the tortilla. This one had a bit of an issue. Beef is in the pot. I think I'm gonna re-season it as well. Cause I don't feel the ground. No, I don't feel the ground. That's a good song. It gets stuck in your head, you know. Oh, it smells nice. Let me see, what else do I want to talk about? Well, I'm having a lot of business problems. Well, I mean, who isn't having business problems? But I just need I need to get out more and get on more, have more interviews on different platforms. So if you guys know anyone who entertains, business owners or entrepreneurs, please let me know. Please let me know. And like I said, in general, I'm just trying to kind of be more active, especially online. Which, funny story, years ago, I was all about like social media and everything. But as some of you know, when I studied in university, I was a double major, but my primary major was Chinese, like Chinese language. And so I had to study abroad for my program, of course, because you can't be a foreign language major and then you haven't studied in the country, wherever, or in a country that speaks the language that you're studying, right? So I think I'm gonna throw these beans in here now with the meat to heat up at the same time, so we can just be ready to go. Hold on one sec, y'all. Add a little water in that because we don't want what? Dry beans. I'll put more water in anyway. Because we'll let that steam out. But anyway, I was a Chinese major. And so I had to go study abroad in China. And Facebook, Instagram, Google, it's all blocked. So that really disconnected me from like posting on social media, like foreign social media anyway, like making YouTube videos and all that kind of stuff. And not to mention also the time difference. You're in a whole new place, so you have to deal with what's going on there. Plus, trying to keep up with the Joneses back home, it's a lot. So I just kind of fell behind and never really caught back up. Yeah, so now I just need to get my name and my face out there, with some of the stuff I'm working on so people know me. And yeah, but the business problems I'm having, I'm not finding too many people. I see people, especially with groups on Facebook, I see people who manage groups, and like the group will be like, I don't know, people connecting on business, but then but it'll be like, oh, no self-promotion. What is this? Especially versus, and I'll compare it to China. China, we use WeChat, right? And in WeChat, you have groups, but the group has a maximum capacity of 500 people, which is genius because you get way better intimate things done. And people just aren't afraid to create another group. So, people are really active in a bunch of different groups. It's really crazy and phenomenal the way it works. But you rarely get people who are like, don't promote your thing in here or blah, blah, blah. So being back home here in the States, that's been very unfortunate because, we have so many people encouraging collaboration, especially amongst black people and people of color in general. And also white people who want to collab and, reach back if, they're already successful, blah, 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 blah. But people aren't really using what we have to collaborate, or they want to be like false gatekeepers in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you hiding this knowledge from your people? Now I can understand if every hour I'm making the same post, or every day I'm making the same post, or I'm selling what everyone else is selling. But I have a unique product. I have unique products as well as unique services, so I don't get it. But in my daily life, as well as the way I do business, I'm constantly trying to connect people because that's just how it works. Because you never know what kind of opportunities are going to spin off from you simply helping somebody get where they need to be, by simply connecting or giving them a platform. And I wouldn't mind if people were like, okay, well, no, I got to vet you. I need to see this. I need to see that. Or, let's have a conversation before I, give you access to my audience in that way. But people aren't even doing that. And that's the tragedy. Yeah. So, Y'all, I'm about to smash this food. It's like almost 4 p.m. I had a really good breakfast this morning. I had a stir fry that I made, like an egg fried rice that was made with sausages, and it was fire. And I had spinach in it too, plus some vegetables. It was fire, fire. And so I had that this morning, maybe about 10 a.m. But then I was planning on going to the gym, so I didn't really care about, eating the rice. And it wasn't much rice, but I didn't really, because I had more vegetables in the stir fry. It was kind of like stir fry plus rice, but of course, you still call it fried rice. Yeah, I actually have to tell y'all something funny. Yeah, this is supposed to be a wok. This ain't no wok. Look at that box. Look like this ain't no wok. I call it a white people's wok, or like a Western wok. It's not a wok though, but it's a nice non-stick pan. You can get some things done. It's better than a skillet per se, but it's just like a skillet with taller walls. I need like a big wok or whatever, or at least have the proper shape. The shape isn't right. The bottom is still like flat, compared to it being round and then flat, like only a small surface area will be flat. But anyway, stories for other days, I guess. But it does cook well though. It does well. It's my new favorite pot, or skillet rather. But anyway, I had that at about 10. So now I'm hungry again. I had my workout. I decided to work out at home. So that's so funny. Yeah, I decided to work out at home, so I did that. So now I'm hungry. So I'm having some wine. I'm about to refill this and go and watch the Phil show, or I can't remember his last name, unfortunately. But the African Diaspora News Network, Phil, great guy, very responsive, very responsive. Like, I reached out to Phil once, and Phil not only got back to me, but Phil also gave me access to his PR people. And I was like, that's what it's about. See, that's how I move too. Like, if you reach out to me, you say, hey, I'm working on this thing, or I'm trying to do this thing. If I know somebody that's going to get you there, I'm going to reach out. Like, if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Because and you guys will learn this if you do business. You can't, sometimes, you just miss each other, So because of that, and life's serendipity with that, I don't believe in making it harder for yourself if you meet some good people, or you see that you can help push somebody forward by simply connecting or lending your platform. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so, do that. So Phil does that. And so, he's about what he says. And I like that. I like that a lot. So anyway, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here and eat this food, put these tacos together and eat. And y'all have a wonderful day. And I'm going to keep trying to make these videos. So like, comment, subscribe, share, comment. And I guess as I get better with this, y'all will get to know me more. You can like ask questions and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So hit me up. Peace.